Peter de Wandel, culinary advisor at Ardo, and today I'm going to talk to you about cooked grains. We already had a quite large range of what we call carbohydrates at Ardo, like pasta, rice, potatoes, quinoa, and recently we added 4 new products in this range. Cooked grains like brown rice, what is becoming more and more popular for more healthy recipes. Our very nice ancient grain mix. We have bulgur, and we also have this barley that is new in this range. They are cooked, so that means you have no cooking process. You just heat them up, you season them, you add other ingredients, and once they are warm, you can serve them. So that means no cooking time, no waste. You just prepare them when needed, and you take out of the freezer what you need. The rest goes back into the freezer. Today I'm going to make 2 very fast recipes for you with these new products. I'm going to make a kind of a donburi. A donburi, you can look at it as a kind of a warm poke bowl. Poke coming from Middle America, the donburi coming from Japan. It's a warm type of poke bowl, so we have a warm base in, let's say in a classic way, it will be rice. Here we're going to use our ancient grain mix and our barley, and then you add all kind of different toppings on this rice or barley or the ancient grain mix that we're going to use. Okay, so we have to season and to heat them up, our pre-cooked grains. Here I'm going to use just a classic pan with a little bit of sunflower oil, but also the steamer is a perfect way of heating up these products. Okay, I take them from the freezer. I'm also taking some herb mixes. Okay. So for the first one, we're going to use our herb mix a la Mexicana. So this will give a very nice seasoning and decoration to our barley, so our cooked barley. So this also goes just in the pan like this. Our herb mixes are a blend of aromatic ingredients, some green herbs and some vegetables, so there are not really spices inside. So here I'm going to add a little bit of Cajun herb mix, what fits very well with our herb mix a la Mexicana. For our ancient grains, and I didn't explain yet our ancient grains, what's inside there. We have white and red quinoa, black rice, brown rice, and also some buckwheat. So all pre-cooked or cooked, so we just have to heat it and ready to serve. Also here we're going to add a herb mix. This is our herb mix Asian style, and this is a bit the typical ingredients for an Asian style dish, which is ginger, chili, some garlic inside. And here, where are my knives? No knives in my kitchen. So we're going to open the back like this, and this one we're going to use to season our Asian herb mix. And of course we can add some more heat now, and you will see that this will go really quickly. It's just a matter of heating. As I explained, this is a good way of heating it up, but also the steamer works very well. Okay, this goes well. Here we have the Cajun herbs mix as an extra seasoning. For our Asian style mix, we're going to use a little bit of sushi vinegar as an extra seasoning, and a little bit of sesame oil, roasted sesame oil. Just a little bit, because this is quite strong flavor-wise. Okay. I'm gonna put this on a low fire now, just to keep warm, because as I said, it's a warm bowl that we're gonna make. Okay, I have already some toppings heating up in our steamer, but at the same time I'm gonna make here a kind of a tempura, and also there I need some herbs. Here I have a tempura batter, just a classic ready-to-use tempura batter. Here I will add a little bit more than the same amount of water. I guess this has to be it.
The colder the better, right?
Yeah, indeed, the colder the better. It's not a problem if you have still some small pieces of flour inside. I need a little bit more. Just need a texture that it sticks well to the product that you want to fry. But it doesn't have to be too thick. So tempura batter with cold water, the colder it is, the more, how to say it will explode in the oil, and the more crispy it will be in the end. So here I just want to add a little bit of our Thai herb mix. Thai is also one of these Asian herb mixes with all kind of Asian style flavors. What we have extra in this type of mix is coriander and all these lime tastes, let's say, like lime leaf. We have lemongrass inside, so this will give really a nice taste to our tempuras. Also a little bit of galangal inside, this typical ingredient in Asian or in Thai cuisine. This is just like chicken fillets that we're gonna fry in our oil. So here I have some vegetable oil, and to check if the oil has the right temperature to make tempura, you just add a drop, and it looks like it's a little bit warm, but the drop should go down and up immediately, and then you have the perfect temperature, and then we can start baking our tempuras. So I think we need 4 or 5 for our donburi. And you see all these little pieces. For sure, we're not going to throw them away. This will be very nice to add as a crispy topping on our donburi. Okay, this is going well. Okay, this is all nice and warm. I'm going to just take a look if the seasoning is okay. Have a very nice al dente flavor, or texture I should say, and here we need some extra flavor. So also our tempuras are ready. Don't worry about tempura, it should not have color, so it has to stay white. We're not always used to that, but it's normal for a tempura to have a quite pale color. These will be ready. Just put them on a little bit of paper. And as I said, all these little drops, I'm not gonna throw it away. This will be just nice as an extra topping on our donburi. Okay, I think we have all the ingredients. Make a little bit of space here. Okay, let's start with the first one. I keep this a little bit warm. So for our first one, we have the ancient grain mix with the Asian style herb mix, sesame oil, and a little bit of sushi vinegar. Of course, what concerns the seasoning, you can add or change whatever you want. And now, a bit the same idea as a poke bowl. We will add the different toppings. We have some soybeans, edamame or mukimame, also an Ardo product where we are quite special. We have our production site in Austria who is producing these European soybeans, let's say. Sugar snaps, chickpeas. I do have some kohlrabi here. Of course, also the vegetables that you want to use can be anything. And then some quite classic also in a Japanese style or an Asian style donburi. We have some mushrooms. This is our woodland mushroom mix with shiitake, with some seps inside, with some nameko mushrooms and also some oyster mushrooms. And on this one, we're gonna add our tempura from our just like chicken fillets. I think this will be already a quite full meal. Do you agree, Ben?
I think it will be great.
Okay. Final decoration. We need some sauces. This is just some sweet chili and soy. I made a little bit of wasabi mayonnaise. Oops. And a little bit of sesame seeds on top. And to make it really fancy, we could add some extra color by adding a little bit of flour on top of it.
You're being a bit messy today.
I'm a bit a messy chef today, but I hope it's okay for you. Okay, second one. For our second one, we are a bit Mexican style, so all other type of toppings that we will use here. But in the end, it's of course the same idea. So our barley with our Mexican style herb mix. Okay. And again here, some black beans. Also from the same range, we call it the express range. Also all our processes are completely cooked, so we just heat them and they are ready to serve. Some sweet potatoes that I already stir-fried. Some asparagus. A little bit of beet bacon. Beet bacon, it's basically small fries from beetroot. They are coated with a very thin layer that gives crisp and that also gives it a bit of smoky flavor. And then I add as a final topping our corn ribs. This is a completely new product, the corn ribs. Just very nice sweet corn, cut in 4 pieces. You eat it like ribs. Here they were roasted in the oven with a little bit of Mexican spices and some sunflower oil. And here we use it as a topping on our donburi. Again, a sauce. Here I have a cheddar sauce. This looks like this. Oh, it's a little bit too small. No, it's okay. Some dots of cheddar sauce. A little bit of crispy onions. Always nice to have a bit of crisp in the recipe. And if you say Mexican or South American, you have to add some jalapenos on top of it. And I also have a little bit of sour cream. And that way we again get a very nice, colorful donburi. This time a Mexican style with a lot of color and flavor. So, I hope this was interesting for you. If you want more information about our cooked grains or other Ardo products that you saw during this video, take contact with us. Put some words in the chat if you want some information, or reach out to your local Ardo contact. Thank you very much. Bye bye.